Hey, what's up guys? Joker here. Hope you're all doing well and had a great weekend. Today we're going to be kicking off the week with some graphics card news out of NVIDIA as well as AMD, as we have official confirmation that NVIDIA will be launching their RTX 3060 graphics card on February 25th. So we've got some details on that, and also a competitor with some leaked ECC filings for the RX 6700 from AMD, so we're going to get fired into all of the graphics card news. But first, today's video is brought to you by Prime Tech Mart, where you can grab software products like Windows 10 Pro licenses for extremely cheap. They've also got Office products and Visio, as well as many more. You can save a lot of money on these keys with something like Windows 10 Pro. You can grab for just $21.43. It's a lifetime activation, so you don't ever need to renew it. You don't need to create an account with them in order to be able to buy it, and you get your key in just a matter of seconds. And if you hit up the links down in the description below and you want to save yourself an additional 20% off of any software over there, just go ahead and use my code JP20 at checkout, apply that, and it'll drop down 20%. So here on Windows 10 Pro for $21, we drop that down to $17 and you're fully activated for life. For more information, check out those links down in the description below along with the coupon code. We will start off, though, with the official confirmation of the RTX 3060, which I think everyone knew was coming. They started off with the 3060 Ti. Now we're getting the 3060, which is confirmed by NVIDIA through their press release to be coming out on February 25th from 9 a.m. Pacific time. That'll be noon Eastern, 5 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time if you're in the UK. Figure out your time zones from there. It's going to have 12 gigabytes of VRAM, and they will be coming exclusively from add-in board partners. So there will be no Founders Edition on the 3060 card, only the ones that you can get from board partners like EVGA, Asus, Gigabyte, MSI, you name it, Galax, all those guys. You'll be able to get cards through the board partners, hopefully. Obviously, that's going to be a big concern, is the supply of these cards. So yeah, that's going to be a pretty big issue. And also the fact that it's got 12 gigabytes of VRAM is, I know this has been rumored for a while, but ever since it's been rumored and now that it's confirmed, it really does bother me that this has more VRAM than the 3060 Ti, because I think it's going to create a lot of confusion in the market when someone goes to the store and they're going to see 3060 card with 12 gigabytes of VRAM versus 3060 Ti, which is a faster, more powerful GPU, but it's got 4 gigabytes less VRAM with 8 gigabytes, which I feel like should be amped up to 12 maybe, so that then when people see the prices versus the VRAM, if they're not as an informed consumer and they're just going based off of, well, this one costs $100 less than this one and it's got more video memory, I'm going to get the one with more video memory and it costs less, so I'm getting more for my money, when in reality you're probably not, unless you're really going to use that extra VRAM, whereas you could probably do without it, and you'd be better off getting the extra horsepower of a 3060 Ti or maybe a countering AMD card or something like that. It just it throws off the whole market for maybe people that aren't as informed about exactly what GPUs are inside of these, that whether they're the same or not. So they might think a Ti is like a cut down version or something. It's got less VRAM. It's just a weird thing to do, and it only causes for potential confusion. Not that me or people watching this would be confused by this, because you guys know a lot about it. You follow the tech news as well as I do. But, there's potential there for confusion in the market, which bothers me. Now, supply is also going to be a big issue, which there's been rumors and things have been going on recently, and it's basically confirmed at this point that in order to boost supply, there's going to be RTX 2060 and 1050 Ti cards coming into the market. So not the highest end. At 1050 Ti, you might be okay playing some old games at 1080p. At 2060 is probably going to be fine for most games, 1080p and even 1440p nowadays, with some reduced settings at the higher resolution, but obviously not a top-end card, in this, with the 3000 series out there and the 6000 from AMD, but still a very capable card, the 2060. If NVIDIA can at least deliver these, maybe to people that need cards just in the interim until they can get, the card that they actually want, if they're at a right price, then if they're plentiful as well, that's another thing, then I guess it's all for the better that they're going to be putting these into the market. So that should help something maybe. Now, as far as the AMD news we have today, Power Color has registered with the EEC a RX 6700 variant that has 6 gigabytes of VRAM. So we already had seen leaked EEC registerings from, I believe it was Gigabyte, that showed those were going to have 12 gigabytes, similar to the 3060, while their lower down model, the non-XT, which this is going to have 6 gigabytes of video memory. So there, again, as you can see here in the listing, they show that it is a 6 gigabyte card in the registering for it, putting that with less VRAM than 6700 XT, which, makes sense. And then you've got NVIDIA doing the exact opposite, where their higher end card has less VRAM than the lower end one. So that's what I'm saying, is this is going to add even more level of confusion when someone walks into the store. They're weighing the option of NVIDIA versus AMD. NVIDIA is more expensive, less VRAM versus... It's very confusing to the consumer there in the store, or even shopping online with it looking at it in your cart or something, to actually figure out what the best card is without doing additional research on top of that, which could have really just been cleared up if the VRAM numbers were right or the model numbers were correct, and it just didn't cause this confusion, which didn't need to. It kind of reminds me of the whole GTX 1060 3GB fiasco, where it wasn't just less VRAM, it was actually like a cut down core too. So it's kind of similar to that in a way, but not really. But it just kind of irks me. Let me know down in the comments below if this bothers you guys as well. But that's basically all I've got for you guys. In regards to the 6700, this is nothing official yet. Obviously, this is just like it's an EEC registering, so things in that could possibly change. But as far as the 3060, that is officially confirmed. We know you'll be able to at least attempt to buy them, or bots will be able to buy them on February 25th. As far as the 6700, though, we don't have anything official on that, so we don't really know when exactly these cards are going to be released. But I would say probably keep your eyes on sometime in March, I would say, is probably a fair bet, but I could be wrong. I'm just kind of throwing darts in the dark here. So I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here, guys. Please let me your thoughts, opinions, comments below, as always. I love reading through those. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll catch you next time for another video. Ta-ra.